Yo, Ziggy here, and I'm gonna bring a special dual com with xNaSaoNe. What up,
Yep.
NASA?
What's going on, man?
Chillin'. So, Black Ops 2 multiplayer dropped yesterday. Of course, there's a lot of videos in sub boxes about Black Ops 2, so we're gonna talk a little bit about it. NASA, what do you think about Black Ops 2?
It's Call of Duty, man. I say it all the time. I mean, you expect different. It's kind of like if you like dated a chick back in the day and y'all split up and you meet her later on and you like, yeah, she seemed cool now. Maybe she's different. Then you get back with her in the same shit again, you know. So I don't know. It's just something about the game that you kind of expect more, but at the same time you don't, because then it won't really be Call of Duty. So it's hard to really say like what's good and what's bad until you get your hands on it. I mean, right now we could basically just speculate what we think it's gonna be like, but you know, I thought Modern Warfare 3 would be great, and we seen how that went. I thought Black Ops would be good. You see how that went, so you know.
Oh yeah, no, I did definitely get it. Now, the trailer I thought was pretty pimp. You know, the colors and all that. We talked about it. You know, it looks like some of the stuff they took was from Homefront. But well, yeah.
Well, visual-wise, it wasn't bad. I like the colors, because I hated the one huge gripe I have with Modern Warfare 3 is every map is gray and green.
Yeah.
There's like no color in that game. So the game color definitely is a huge upside.
It was dull.
Of course, the gameplay looks fluid as usual. Call of Duty, one thing it always has over every other game is controls. So you know, it looks smooth just like always. And you know, it's just all this extra stuff, man. I've always been a huge candidate of, you know, going back to Call of Duty 4 style-ish, even though Modern Warfare 2 is my favorite and it had all those kill streaks and everything, but you know, I think less is more when it comes to Call of Duty, and the more stuff you add in, it just takes away from the core gameplay. So, you know, I hate when they trailers showing off all this stuff, because I honestly don't want to see all that. I want to see just gunfights, you know, different guns, different scopes, stuff like that. You know, I don't want to see gadgets and equipment and all this stuff going on all over the place.
Nah, yeah, I agree. I mean, the trailer, you know, some interesting stuff. You know, look like this iPad-looking thing. I don't know if they just superimpose on the screen to show off, you know, what you could do or how many perk slots you have. But that'd be interesting to see, you know, if you can, you know, switch stuff mid-game, like perks and stuff like that. You know, I know a lot of people wanted that, but I think One Man Army probably destroyed something like that.
Yeah. I mean, it's funny because people always wanted to have I'm thinking in Modern Warfare 3, you can't have kill streaks set per class, can you? In Modern Warfare 3, or could you?
Yeah, you could set up your perks or your kill streaks in each class.
Oh, that's right. And you could just switch mid game. Yeah, that's a feature that's always been in Call of Duty. I mean, the reason they don't let you change your class in game, which it was kind of ironic, because it would take away from you focusing on just the game. You know, because you'd be there playing chess while you're playing, trying to counter everything everybody's doing. But at the same time, with all this equipment, it's like heads or tails. You know, you got to hope that you got a class set up to stop what somebody's doing. Because, you know, I've been in games where even if one guy's playing like a douchebag on the other team, it forces your whole team to switch up just to counter that one dude playing like that. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Plus, we know for a fact that the community would expose something like that. They'll destroy it, just like they did with Modern Warfare 2 with the one-man army. They'll go ahead and you know, put a bunch of new tubes in their stuff, and if they were able to switch out in-game, they'll just switch it out for new tubes and new poos and just annoy the shit out of all of us.
Yeah, that's the thing. See, the thing about Call of Duty is, too, everybody says, like, wait till the game comes out to make a final judgment, but can't judge a Call of Duty by the first month of the game. Sometimes you can't even judge it by the first 2 months of the game. Yeah. You have to judge it after all the cheesy stuff comes out. Because what's one thing that not cheesy, so to speak, but just once the setups come out that everybody uses, you know? Yeah. So, like Modern Warfare 3, for example, I remember people used to always say, when it first came out, man, everybody's going to be running support. Everybody's going to be using stingers because now you get points for shooting down UAVs. I swear, every time I've played, I don't even see anybody use a stinger anymore.
Oh, yeah, nobody does.
You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And then when the game first came out, everybody's like, it's great. You get points for this. You get points for that. People are going to be wanting to kill all the air support. People are going to be jumping on flags. And none of that shit happen now. So,
exactly.
You know, you got to really see how it plays out over the course of time. So, you know, every Call of Duty, I think, is always amazing when it comes out. So when the game drops, of course, people are going to be like, I played it. This is good. This is great. This is good. This is great. Maybe this little thing bothers me, but besides that, they're awesome. But you really gotta let the community take its time and really, figure it out before you can really say, I think Modern Warfare 3, when it first came out, people were excited as hell. People were loving it,
Yep.
They were like, Modern Warfare 3 is great. I love that you got support. You got this. I could get all the perks. That's sick. They got all this other stuff, and everybody was so hyped. And then now, once everybody unlocked the MP7 and the ACR and stuff, then everybody was like, oh, it's whack. It's boring. Nobody grabs timing. Remember Kill Confirm when it came out? Everybody was like, it's the best game type ever. It's so fast paced. Everybody's grabbing tags, and it doesn't play like that now. So,
Yeah, definitely.
You gotta just wait.
Nah, yeah, Kill Confirmed. Just speaking of that, it was just garbage. But definitely, we both know one thing: what ruins a game is the community.
Bingo.
Just too many scrubs playing the game.
So, what did you think, though?
I thought it was a great game. Trailer. It sounds like you got a Rolling Thunder flying over you.
Yeah.
I think, of course, we don't know how the community's gonna react to it or how they're gonna, mess up the game. That's always the one thing I'm worried about. Also, that kill streak that I saw with the, or that grenade, that flash stun. That thing looked like it could be annoying because I hate it whenever I got stunned and flashed. And now it looks like they're gonna make stuff that does both combined, and I think it's just gonna be very annoying.
Yeah, I heard somebody say that. Yeah, I mean, I read an article online that said campers gonna love that. Because you put it on the doorway behind you, wherever you camping at.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
And that's it,
Yeah, it's just going to be a mess, how a lot of these people, the ones that just destroy the game for everybody, are just going to expose a lot of these things. And it looks like that red dot laser thing, or, in the trailer. That thing would shoot through walls, or you can see through walls. Just imagine hiding behind a door and being able to see the guy coming through, before you even get to know
like, for example, I didn't even pay no mind to that little microwave beam, because to me, I said nobody would use it anyway. But in that article I was reading also, they mentioned how, somebody who's camping could just put that in the doorway behind them, you know what I mean? And as soon as you come in to go chase them, it's like, boom, you become blind, you can't see, so.
Exactly.
I mean, I don't know, a lot of this stuff, anything that promotes less movement, to me, is not a positive,
Exactly.
And it's like, the thing is, now they have the suicide drones. I heard is a kill streak. They just target the closest person to them. Then they got a swarm of suicide drones, which is basically the same thing, but just multiple. And then you got the air drones flying, the manual drones, sentry guns and everything. All that stuff promotes camping, because when you see a drone in the air, what you're going to do, you're going to go inside the house and wait till it's done.
Exactly.
Same thing you do now. When the chopper's up, you go inside the house, wait till the chopper passes you. Or if a predator missile gets called in, you run indoors. So, anything that makes you not run around and play the game, I think is not a positive for the game. So, I don't know. I don't know if they take that into account. I mean, the ideas may seem cool, but you got to think realistically. How are people going to use these things? Are they going to use them as intended? Or are they going to, use them to the game? And unfortunately, I'm almost positive people are going to use that to exploit it and just use it to camp even more.
Oh, yeah. If there's one thing we know is that the community loves to expose things. They love to ruin the game experience. It's not Call of Duty's fault, Treyarch or Infinity Ward. They put stuff, looks good on paper. But then the community gets their hand on it and they just exploit stuff and ruin it for everybody. I mean, that's what ruined Modern Warfare 3 today. People exploit a bunch of stuff and they do things like the Blisk Vest glitch. And that stuff takes like 50 million shots to kill on the search and destroy.
Yeah, even the recon drones too. I mean, them recon drones take more shots than a damn helicopter.
Oh yeah, people exploit everything. The vests and hell, recon, the perk itself. A lot of people start using that lately.
Oh yeah, recon on its own is not that bad. But when you take into account you have specialists, I mean, whenever I use specialists, once I get a recon or, get all the perks unlocked, recon's the major one I notice the most.
Yeah.
Off the back, As soon as I aim down the sight and I see 7 guys that I couldn't even see on my screen, but now I see them because the name is highlighted. I mean, that's a huge advantage over anybody else. And nobody runs recon on its own for the most part. Yeah. I mean, nobody just runs recon with with assault kill streaks or whatever. So, I mean, you can't say that's even an overpowered perk, because it's giving you basically a sight advantage that the other guy really can't see you. So.
Oh yeah, definitely I can say that, it's going to be a new game. we should be excited just for the fact that it's going to be a new game. Black Ops 2, you know, is definitely going to be probably better than Modern Warfare 3, I would hope. But, you know, I want to cut it short. I know you're at work right now.
Yes, sir.
Actually, you're on break. Get that tan. You're on the beach, right?
Yeah, trying, man, trying. I need a lot more days to get a tan.
Damn, man, you got the cops after you, huh?
Ambulance.
Nah. Well, anyway, this is Ziggy saying peace. I'm out. NASA, do you have an outro?
Nah, man, that's it, man. Just want to say what up. Knock out Dude Calm, one of my boys from Twitter.
Sure.
And, you know, just kick back some ideas. So, anyway, appreciate you letting me hop on.
Oh, no problem.
And that's about it.
All right, this is Ziggy saying peace. We're out.
All right, man. Peace.
New York, stand up.